Right now, there's a guy on the far bank catching bass on a $4 bag of green pumpkin worms, and you are outcasting him 3-1 with a tackle box that cost more than his whole setup. He is not luckier than you. He is not a better caster. He just stopped letting the pegboard pick his color. That is the difference the tackle counter will never explain to you, because the counter makes money every single time you walk out with one more shade you did not need. The truth about lure color is uglier and a lot simpler than the bait wall lets on. Bass are not shopping the rack the way you are. Most of the colors anglers swear by are not even bad colors. They are the right colors thrown in the wrong water, the wrong light, the wrong season. So, before you buy another bag, here are 6 colors quietly wasting your casts, and 3 that actually get bit when you put them where they belong. By the end of this, you will know which colors earn a spot in the box and which ones deserve to rot on the peg. Number 1. Bubblegum pink and merthiolate as an everyday blind casting color.
It is bass eating a hot pink worm. Now, it is underwater footage like I've done before, but it's definitely a lure that I haven't thrown recently, but...
Hold on, because this one has defenders, and they are not wrong about everything. Hot pink and that bright merthiolate shine in their lane. Floating worms, sight fishing for a bedded base you can actually see. A few stubborn local bites where the fish have decided pink is on the menu. The color is not the problem. The timing is. Most guys grab pink the second they stop catching, and it turns into a panic button. The water is clear, the fish can inspect everything you throw, and instead of slowing down or going natural, the angler ties on the loudest thing in the tray and prays. In clear water, that is backwards. Bass Pro and Bass Resource both land in the same spot. Clear water wants subtle and natural, not a flare. Hot pink is not a strategy. It is a special tool pretending to be a shortcut. Throw it on purpose in its lane or leave it hanging. Number 2, Fire Tiger in clear, calm water.
We are going to be talking about Fire Tiger color lures today. When this particular color pattern outproduces other ones, when you want to fish it. Got some good tips and advice. I think it's going to help you guys out.
And let me say this loud so nobody fills my comments with hate. Fire Tiger is not trash. It is one of the best dirty water and panfish forage colors ever painted on a crankbait. Stained water, low light, perch lakes, that pattern earns every bit of its reputation. But here is where the casts die. An angler sees all that orange and green in chartreuse, decides it looks exciting, and burns it through gin clear water on a calm, sunny afternoon. Now the base gets all day to study it. Up close, in clear water, that loud paint stops looking like food and starts looking like a warning. Bass Pro lists Fire Tiger as a poor visibility tool for a reason. Fire Tiger is great when the water needs a flare gun. In clear water, sometimes it is just a clown suit. It is a condition bait, not a universal cheat code. Read the water first, then decide whether the fish need that much volume. But the color itself is not what is sinking most anglers. The next one is sneakier. Number 3, ghost, smoke, and translucent colors thrown into muddy water. These are the baits that look incredible in your hand. Hold a smokeflake jerkbait up to the light and it looks alive, subtle, expensive, fishy. That realism is the whole trap. Translucent colors are built for fish that can actually see the bait. Bass Resource recommends those ghost and translucent shades for exceptionally clear water, where realism does real work. Drop the same bait into stained or muddy water, and it does not get sneaky, it disappears. Bass in dirty water lean on their lateral line and on silhouette. They are reading shape and shadow, not admiring your flake pattern. A bait they cannot find is a bait they cannot eat. That ghost bait is not subtle in mud. It is unemployed. If you cannot see your own lure 2 feet down, the base is having a worse time than you are, and no amount of pretty realism fixes water that thick. Number 4, chrome and silver in muddy water or dead low light. Chrome is a flash color. That is the entire point of it. On a bright, sunny day in decent water, a chrome crankbait or a flashing blade throws light like a panicked shad, and bass smash the flash. Bass Resource is clear that metallics work on sunny days specifically because they need light to bounce. So what happens when you clip chrome on under heavy clouds? At dusk or in coffee-colored water, nothing happens. There's no light to reflect. The one thing the bait does well, it now cannot do at all. Meanwhile, a dark bait throwing a clean silhouette would be getting bit. Chrome without light is just expensive gray. Flash is not magic if the fish cannot see it. Match your finish to the light you actually have, not the light in the photo on the package. Number 5, red and red craw, thrown all year because the internet swore red catches giants. This one stings because red is real. In early pre-spawn, red and orange flat-out trigger bites. Wired 2 Fish lists them as must-have early spring colors. Kevin Van Dam himself will tell you red is everywhere in his lineup in spring and on stained lakes, and he will admit straight up that nobody fully knows why it works. That honesty is the part that matters. Red is a timing window. It is tied to crawfish going red and active in cold water and to pre-spawn aggression. Anglers take that narrow spring pattern and turn it into a year-round religion. They sling red craw in July in clear summer water and then blame the fish when it dies. Red craw is dangerous in the right window. Outside that window, it becomes tackle box superstition. The color did not lie to you. The calendar did. Now here is the one most of you are going to argue with me about, and it is quietly the most expensive habit on this whole list. Number 6, tiny flake variations bought as if they are 6 separate strategies. Green pumpkin purple flake, green pumpkin blue flake, watermelon red, magic flake, copper flake. You have a whole drawer of them. You stand on the bank rotating micro shades like you are working the combination on a safe. Here is the uncomfortable part. In Fisherman's breakdown of the largemouth bass vision study, found bass readily told red and green apart, but chartreuse looked a lot like white to them, and black and blue were hard for them to separate at all. Now that is a lab, not your lake, and I'm not going to pretend it settles every situation on every body of water. But the direction is loud and clear. The base is not splitting your 30 color names the way your eyes do. The bait wall sells you nuance. The fish reward you for categories. You bought 6 shades, the base saw 2. Stop buying confidence by the flake. So if 6 is the trap, what actually earns a permanent spot in the box? 3 categories, not 30. 3. And the first one is boring, which is exactly why it works. Trigger color 1, green pumpkin and watermelon, your natural family. This is the default for soft plastics and clear to moderately stained water, the color you tie on when bass can see the bait, and you want it reading like a real crawfish or a bluegill. Bass Resource calls green pumpkin the flat-out favorite, and Outdoor Life still frames it as the do-everything crawfish and bream imitator. It does not win the pegboard beauty contest, it wins the pond. Green pumpkin is boring because boring catches fish. If you could keep only one soft plastic color for the rest of your life, this is the one that would hurt the least to live with. Trigger color 2, black and black blue, your silhouette family, and the one most anglers badly underuse. This is your low-light, muddy water, night, heavy stain trigger. When the water turns ugly and bass cannot make out detail, they hunt by shape against whatever light is left at the surface. A dark bait hands them a hard, clean silhouette to track and crush. Meat Eater lays it out simply. Dark lures read as shape, not color, exactly when the fish need shape. And no, black-blue is not only a mud color, plenty of anglers catch on it in clear water too. But its real edge shows up when the water dirties up. When the water gets ugly, stop painting details and start throwing a shadow. Trigger color 3, white and chartreuse on moving baits. Spinner baits, chatter baits, crank baits, when the water carries stain or the clouds roll in. This category has exactly one job, getting found. It is not trying to look natural. A bass is not studying a chatterbait under a microscope. It is reacting to something flashing and thumping past its nose, and white chartreuse gives that something enough visibility to draw the strike. Bass Pro points straight at chartreuse and yellow skirts and Fire Tiger crankbaits for poor visibility, and the Forum staple color threads circle back to white chartreuse again and again. White and chartreuse does not look natural. It looks findable. In stained water, findable beats pretty every time. So here is the whole thing in one breath. Your tackle box does not need another shade. It needs a decision. Natural when they can see it, dark when they cannot, bright when you need to get found. Everything else, the pink panic buttons, the Fire Tiger burned through clear water, the ghost baits drowned in mud, the chrome with no sun to feed it, the year-round red, The drawer full of flake is the bait wall selling you nuance the fish never asked for. Bass are not shopping the pegboard. The color that caught your eye is the one costing you the cast. Subscribe to Tackle Hank, because the fish do not care what color caught your eye on the pegboard. They care whether it looks right in the water.